Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Stacy and I would like to do an energy check. Let's clear out the space and let's see what Spirit has stored for you today. Trust that the messages that you see are meant to find you at any point in time. All right, let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Battle. I think this came up in recently. Ooh. Dominance. Grief. Observation. Trickery. Isolation. Bond. So we're still trying to find a connection to ourselves. Oh, starter. Okay. And soar. So I feel like this is the goal. This is still the goal. And there are still things that need to be dealt with. Let me just make sure this is in the video. In the frame, I mean. Alrighty, that's perfect. Now let's see. Actually, let's see with this one. Let's try to clarify this a little bit more. Spirit, tell us more about the battle. What does this pertain to? Okay, bending or feeling like you're gonna break at any moment. You're battling the shift. How about the dominance? Dream. Okay, how about the grief? Health. Let's see the observation. How about trickery? How about isolation? Oh. And bond. And soar. Soar. Alrighty. We got align and openness at the bottom, collaboration. And difference, road, future, choice, and destiny. So it feels like this is also connected to these. Let's see a little bit more with tarot. The Empress. Oh. Let's see for grief. How about for trickery? What is this one? Observation. How about for isolation? How about for bond? And soar. At the bottom we have Queen of Wands, and at the top we have Nine of Wands. So there's a lot of coming out of you're shifting from Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords energy, or perhaps you're stuck between these two energies, between being, you know, cutting, and then also your passion. Let's see what we have here. So we have battle, shifting with grace, and becoming this Empress energy. It feels like this is something difficult for you. Anyway, this is gonna have a lot of messages, so just take what resonates, and like I feel like there will be a message for everyone here. I was very intentional into today's message, so it's gonna be multi-layered. So yeah, so right now it seems like some of you might be battling working with yourself, working with spirit, trusting that, or working with others, you know, because the Empress is someone that's like highly independent, that working with others, it might be like a little conflicting. And as you see here, the colors, it's like the root chakra is red, the orange is the sacral, which is creativity. It's all about the Empress, the creative, the creation energy. And the yellow is the confidence as well. So you might be harvesting as well, like parts of what you've manifested, like what you've conjured up with. We have a wand here as well, like with your passion. And so there might be something in here for you. Let's see what the message is. Like, what's your advice on this for that person? Let's do another deck. Where are my decks? Hold on, let me pause this real quick. Okay, we're back. So I was shuffling with another one and the Ace of Wands came out. So I feel like you're invited to, for whoever this applies to, you're invited to see this as a new passionate beginning. All right, you're encouraged to move forward as with passion, to see this as an opportunity, and also to stop and stare where you can take this to. How can you take this into a passionate beginning? Okay, let's move on to the next one. We have dominance, dream, desire, omen, nightmare, fantasy, and then the Nine of Swords. So for whoever this applies to, that you're feeling like perhaps you might be restricting yourself by not admitting, because like in the past you might have been giving away your power to someone in your dream. So like if someone ever made you feel like the dream that you wanted, the desire that you wanted was not fit for you, it feels like this is a call for you to reflect on yourself, on whose voice this is, and take dominance of your own life. Even though the Queen of Swords is someone highly emotional, it feels like dominance, it doesn't have to be like rough and you know, as like the word pertains, but it's almost like taking back your power. And in a way it's almost like nurturing your inner child as well, because if this happened to you at a young age, like if someone said, oh, that's just pure fantasy, like that's never enough for you, you're being called to, let me clarify with this one first. You're being called to definitely reflect on that and take care of yourself, like take care of your dreams, not to give that power away. The Tower, it's almost like letting letting the old things, the old beliefs fall through because they no longer serve you. And let's see with this one, anything else? Oh, so we have rediscovering, reset, recalibrate as much as you want. So it's almost like, I'm just gonna take the first one. Rediscovering yourself, recalibrate, recenter yourself, and it feels like that will help you take the blindfold off, and that's where you'll come up into your power. Okay, so for this next one we have grief, health, exercise, diet, sleep, mental relaxation, King of Cups, and the Devil. So it seems like for this group or this message, if there was a lot of grief or something, it affected it brought you a lot of stress, and it seems like it could have been someone very highly manipulative. It could pertain to all of this could be interconnected as well. All right, but it seems like letting go of this energy, it could be calling you to shift towards yourself, your exercise, your health. But the King of Cups is someone highly control of their emotions, but with the Devil energy, it could be someone outside of you being controlling, or if you are controlling, so you know, just fit it where it goes. But perhaps it's also calling you to take control of your exercise, like instead of like controlling other people or something, it's like control your life. Your health comes first, your mental, and letting go of like the grief, you know, that this is calling you. So this is like a wake-up call for you. The Star, yeah. So it's like it's asking you to, the Star, to make something from that grief, to find the hidden truth, the message, the, you know, like the importance of what you just went through, and put yourself first instead of putting whatever controls you first. So we have right ear, external positive attention. So perhaps you are giving too much energy into external things. We have stay on top of your business, twins, and the trees are speaking to you, light and shadow. I'm actually going to put this back just in case they repeat a little bit more. All right. So for observation, we have speed and surge, flow, addiction, and justice. So for this message, I'm feeling like you were called to slow down a little bit and perhaps allow things to flow. Stop trying to insert yourself in stories, or if someone was doing this in your life, it will be just like it will be brought to justice, meaning like once you let this tower fall and take control of your own life or something, it feels like it's gonna bring something different. You can learn from observing. You can learn from observing your addictions, your flows, like what makes you all of a sudden have a surge of energy towards whatever. And the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like now you're heading towards stability. And let's see with this one. What do we have? Just want to pick one at a time. I'm gonna pick this one. Treat yourself to your favorite dish. So it feels like you're being called to, yeah, like put yourself first. Like if these are all connected, it goes with this one as well. Oh. Left ear, inner self-reflection, which is connected to this one, the Tower, inner guide, lessons, feminine energy. Absolutely. Offer help. So as the Queen of Pentacles, someone very stable, someone financially stable, it's almost asking you as well to help wherever you could, you know. Love does not exist where fear resides, and allow yourself to be inspired. So if there's like those attachments, battles, dominance, grief, it is asking you to tap into love. And it feels like this is the biggest message you could see here today.